Just one brief second can change everything. When danger strikes without warning, this is where you witness the breathless moments where raw, ruthless reality leaves no room for mistakes.
Phoenix 911, where's your emergency?
Hello?
Hi, we need help. 802 North 30th Street, number
802 North 30th, Tennessee.
Please,
What kind of help do you need?
My husband is hating me and he's really drunk and I don't want other things to happen. He's acting inappropriate in front of the kids and he needs to go.
What's your husband's name?
Miguel Hernandez. He is drinking.
Oh, okay. Are you guys married?
Yes, ma'am.
And your
Stop
phone number
it. You have
ends
the
at
baby in your
7596?
arm. Put the knife down.
What's he doing with the knife?
He's trying to calm himself. Give me the baby, okay?
What happened?
He's trying to bring the knife
Ma'am. Ma'am.
I want the baby, please. I'm gonna fuck you.
July 20th, 2021, Phoenix, Arizona. Upon arrival, police found Miguel Hernandez shirtless, hands trembling, suddenly throwing a knife at them. A life or death decision was made in the blink of an eye.
My kids are all in there.
Oh, how many kids?
5.
5? Okay.
Four gunshots rang out and Miguel collapsed. The police provided emergency aid and took him to the hospital, but it was too late. His wife was escorted back to the apartment. Fortunately, the children were safe. She had sustained minor injuries caused by Miguel himself. June 15th, 2025. A man dressed all in black, holding a gun, tried to break down a door with the butt of his weapon. But suddenly, he fled despite being armed. What forced the suspect to retreat? Just hours later, he struck again by stealing 2 black Nissan vehicles on FM 620. But when APD officers caught up, instead of surrendering, he fled and turned back, aiming his gun at officers and detectives. In this dangerous situation, the only response was to fire in self-defense.
Shut up! Shots taken, suspects. Oh, it's the police! Get on the ground! Run around, sir! Building 14!
Gunfire erupted and the suspect collapsed in a pool of blood. Despite last-minute efforts to save him, his life could not be saved. This series of reckless and violent actions ended in the cold silence of death. San Jose, night of September 7th, 2024. A 911 call reports a drunk man with a gun, staggering through a parking lot, gun in hand. Witnesses say he fired shots, maybe even hit someone. In what should have been a quiet night, everything turned into a nightmare because of one man ready to pull the trigger. But what really happened before police even got there?
No! Drop the gun! We don't want to shoot you! Drop back! Hey! To the back of the car! Hey, drop the gun!
Police swarmed in trying to calm things down, but Rivera answered by lowering the barrel, aiming it straight at them. There was no way back. Gunshots cracked through the air, thick gun smoke filled the lot, and a K-9 growled on the sidelines, ready to leap into the chaos.
Hold fire! Hold fire! Is everyone good? Is everyone good? Hey, you guys good on the left? You guys good on the left? Copy! Copy on the left. Broadside left. Broadside left. Broadside left. Okay, hold. Hey, give me the inside. I'm off.
The K-9 was released, bringing Rivera down. Handcuffed right beside the handgun he had discarded on the sidewalk, he was given emergency aid. But the fatal wounds had already sealed his fate. The decision to open fire became the only salvation for the entire neighborhood. As soon as the vehicle came to a stop, the suspect flung the door open and bolted into the darkness. Without a moment's hesitation, the officer gave chase. In the dead of night, only the beam of the officer's flashlight cut through the darkness, creating a scene of utter chaos and urgency.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot you, motherfucker! Hey! Hey, let me see! 998.
The suspect was shot at the scene. An investigation later ruled the officer's actions justified, as he faced a deadly armed threat with no other safe option. On August 17, 2021, in Loveland, Colorado, a tense 911 call brought police to the scene. Alex Domina, a 19-year-old young man in a mental crisis, pleaded for help to calm him down. But the situation quickly escalated into unexpected serious developments.
You put the knife down for me, and let's just talk, man. Just talk to me, bro. I'm not taking you.
When the police approached, they faced Alex, holding a large knife and completely out of control. All attempts at negotiation became meaningless when he suddenly charged at the officers, pushing the confrontation to the brink of tragedy.
Alex, man, I need you to stop and just talk to me, bro. Put the knife down, brother. One at gunpoint, he's not stopping. Don't come near me. Stop. Stop, Alex. Stop, man. Don't make... 236, shot fired.
The fateful moment arrived. Gunshots rang out and Alex collapsed in the backyard, blood spreading across the grass. Despite emergency aid and urgent surgery, the tragedy left a haunting question. Could things have ended differently if the first response hadn't been gunfire?
Chicago emergency, and
Get away from me!
what is your name?
No, baby. Ma'am.
What is your name?
Freak on the cocaine dealer.
What is your name?
Preacher. Ma'am, can you send somebody now, please?
Well, I need information before you.
I'm sorry?
I need information. Any weapons?
No, ma'am, but I'm in a corner in my bedroom.
Is this your boyfriend?
I've been drinking, but I'm not bothering him. I'm not bothering you.
Is this your boyfriend?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll send the police
And you
over.
still won't go in front. And I'm talking to the police.
Ma'am, they're
And
going
you
to
still
call
won't go in
you.
front. I'm not doing this. I want you out of my room. Just call. Hello?
They're going to call you, so answer your phone.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Chicago emergency radio.
Stop it! Stop it! Hello? Hello?
Hello, Chicago emergency. Ma'am.
No, ma'am, I got a screwdriver in my hand.
Okay.
He won't let me out of my room.
Okay. Is he
Why
black,
don't you
white,
go right
Hispanic?
away? I'm sorry.
Is he black, white, Hispanic?
He got a knife in his hand, and I got a screwdriver in my hand.
Early morning, January 3rd, 2025, at Albany Terrace, a senior housing complex in Chicago. A woman made a desperate 911 call. Her boyfriend, 58-year-old Timothy Glaze, was threatening her with a knife. All she had to defend herself was a screwdriver against the very man who once was her support.
She's finding someone with a knife and screwdriver.
She's fighting someone.
Her boyfriend's attacking her.
Alright.
How do you get up there?
Just press the elevator.
What you doing, guys? Huh? 34 Adam.
When police approached apartment 616, the door was slightly ajar. They stepped closer, then suddenly backed away. Something inside wasn't right, and it was about to reveal itself.
Yeah. What's going on? Nah. Whoa, step back! No, step back! Stop shooting! 10-1, shots fired! 10-1, shots fired, shots fired.
Glaze stepped out, silently but holding a gleaming knife. In an instant, the situation shifted from negotiation to life or death. In the narrow hallway, officers ordered him to drop the weapon, but Glaze kept advancing. With no other choice, they opened fire. He collapsed, just steps away. May 14th, 2024, Food Lion. The ground was still soaked when Sergeant Roberts spotted a man in a yellow raincoat carrying a bag. A suspected petty thief. Roberts signaled him to stop, but the man just glanced over and kept walking. Where will this defiance lead?
Stop, please. Better back up. Get on the ground. One at taser. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground, sir. No. All right, we're walking towards AMC. He's already trying to push off on me, so. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. This is the police. You do realize that, right? Okay. Get on the ground. Dude, I really don't want to tase you. Where's somebody at? We're walking on Johnson right now. Get on the ground. Do not walk into traffic. You almost just died, dude. Do not walk in that traffic. Sorry? He's walking into traffic now. Get on the ground. Get on the fucking ground. Arr! Don't you move! Taser deployed.
In the chaos, the man bit the officer's arm, causing the taser to drop, and the situation flipped in an instant. With his control weapon gone, there was nothing left but a life or death choice. The officer was forced to draw his gun as the suspect ran toward the apartment complex parking lot.
Get on the ground! Now, bro! Get him ready! Get him! Get him! Back up! Get him! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Get down!
Shots fired, 15-8. Shots fired.
3 gunshots rang out. Bodden staggered, then collapsed on the wet pavement. From petty theft to a violent struggle ending in real gunfire. Just one reckless second and the price was his life. Afternoon of June 27th, California. Outside the Walmart distribution center gate, Lewis Lane, a man who had been fired, returned with a rifle ready to shoot anyone in his way.
your gun! Get back over here now! Get on your face and face me! Now! Put your fucking hands up! He dropped his rifle. Put your fucking hands up now! He dropped his rifle! Hands up! Hands up! You have a less lethal? Hands up! Hands up! Show me your fucking hands! Rifle over here, I'm gonna scare you. Show me your fucking hands! Fucking hands out in front of you now! Put your hands out! Watch your six. Hands up! I have the guns in the truck.
In just a moment, Louis Lane dropped his rifle and collapsed next to the pickup truck that had been his cover. Everything ended in a matter of seconds, enough to turn the Walmart parking lot into a crime scene scattered with shell casings. Lane was rushed straight to St. Elizabeth Hospital but didn't survive. Once fired for walking off the job, he came back seeking revenge through violence, only to end his life with his own actions in the same parking lot where it all began.
No, this is hard. Did your girlfriend hit you? Where did she hit you? She hit you where? She hit you everywhere? Did she touch you or anything?
3414.
May 7th, 2025, Florida. A desperate 911 call marked the start of a violent night. A man claimed he was assaulted by his girlfriend, but minutes later the roles of victim and attacker were reversed. Police arrived as shouting and silence behind closed doors might a sign that tragedy was about to unfold.
Sheriff's office!
Yep.
Orange County Sheriff's office! Make yourself known!
Side by side.
As the cries for help grew clearer, police had no choice but to break down the door. Flashlights pierced the darkness, screams echoed, then came the horrifying turning point. The woman inside wasn't rescued but became a human shield.
Take the ramp. Let me see your hands. Come out now. Come out now. Got me. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Sheriff's office. Let me see your hands. All right. There's the sheriff's office. You need to come out now with your hands up. You need to come out right now with your hands up. Reach her up. Reach her up. Calm down. Calm down.
The man who had just tearfully called 911 now pointed his gun straight at the response team. A life or death moment, then a volley of gunfire erupted. Everything ended in an instant, leaving behind deadly silence.
Calm down. Calm down.
September 9th, 2024 in Thermopolis, Wyoming. A disturbance call turned into a deadly confrontation, all revolving around a man named Jeremy.
Calm down! You're gonna get fucking shot! Oh, shit!
It all began with a report of disorderly conduct. When officers from the Thermopolis Police Department arrived at the scene, they found Jeremy in a highly agitated state, running around the area and shouting, ignoring the desperate pleas of his family members.
Drop it! I would like to know. I have a gun right here. Right next to you. Come on, man, I do not want to shoot you today.
The situation escalated quickly. Officers repeatedly ordered Jeremy to drop his weapon, a baseball bat, but he completely ignored their commands.
Don't!
Facing an imminent and life-threatening danger, the officers had no choice but to open fire. Jeremy collapsed at the scene. It was a tragic ending for everyone involved, a heartbreaking reminder of the consequences of confronting law enforcement while armed.
They're my 5 tickets before I can tell you. They're my 5, shots fired. Hey, don't worry, watch him, keep going on him! Step back, get back!
On April 8, 2025 in Georgia, a car sped through the darkness with no headlights, as if trying to disappear into the night. But its reckless speed gave it away, and in a split second, a high-stakes pursuit began.
Like when I'm behind it, I'm in pursuit. We're gonna be continuing.
The chase veered right, and that was the fateful turning point. The car lost control, tore across a lawn, then slammed into a house where everyone was fast asleep. But what happened after that crash truly stunned the entire neighborhood.
Yeah, we're going towards 138 Roundtree Road, passing Windsor Way. He's blacked out. .41 all Roundtree Road. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Got 2 black males running.
After crashing into the house, all 3 suspects flung the doors open and ran. Maury Grimes was taken down with a taser and booked into Clayton County Jail for auto theft, obstruction, and disorderly conduct. The other 2 got away, but their faces are now known. One chaotic night in Georgia, a pursuit straight out of GTA. Except this is real life. Night of June 30th, 2025, Excelsior Springs. A white SUV reported stolen, linked to an assault and suspected drunk driving. When police tried to stop it, a dangerous chase erupted immediately through city streets and suburbs. What happens next?
Copy 906. Request permission to continue pursuit outside city. We're going Y Highway.
The chase led onto a dark, winding road. Suddenly, the suspect slammed on the brakes and rammed directly into the patrol car's rear, crushing it. This wasn't the end. It was just the beginning of a series of dangerous actions to come.
Charlie Charger should have struck my vehicle. We're continuing pursuit.
Sergeant Corjay showcased expert skill with a pit maneuver that pushed the SUV into a water ditch. Officers immediately drew their weapons and pursued aggressively, but the suspect refused to give up, accelerating recklessly and nearly running over an officer, a boldness that far exceeded all limits.
Left on Apache Drive for 1 hour later. Wait, Apache Drive. Right to check the front of it. She's backing up again. We're not southbound Cherokee Drive, approaching Apache.
The final crash flipped the white SUV onto its roof. The suspect crawled out and tried to run but was quickly taken down. No one was injured, but the reckless driver now faces a long list of serious charges for his own actions.
You know I wouldn't do nothing like that. Please, let's go. What does the world wants to project?
October 17th, 2017, Champaign, Illinois. A 911 call about a family dispute brought police to the doorstep of Alton Corey, the man who, just minutes later, would become the center of a controversial lawsuit that would spark debate for years.
I think I hung up on him when he drinks bad. He's like a bad alcoholic.
Real one?
Yeah, he gets really drunk sometimes and he'll...
When officers Killen and Holloway knocked on the door, Corey came out, his face full of anger. The interaction escalated within seconds. Corey shouted, cursed, and refused to make eye contact with the officers. And then that moment happened.
What the fuck?
How's it going, man?
No.
Stop.
Hey man, why you wanna do me like that? Don't put your hands. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me.
You're not going to slam the door on us.
But you ain't gonna put your hands on me either.
Am I talking to you that way? Turn your voice down. We're trying to be pleasant here.
All right, you better be pleasant.
Yeah.
It's gonna go south if you react like that.
All right, don't come in my house.
Okay.
Don't come in my house. Now, what you want?
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. This here hoe gonna come in my house and gonna say this and say that. I said, leave my house. Leave my house. Leave me alone. I'm off. I went to the hospital to get a procedure today. I got the defibrillator. No, fuck you, man. I got a defibrillator and all this kind of shit.
Look at me now.
I ain't gotta look at you.
Stay back.
Oh, why you hating me? Why you hating me?
A frantic struggle broke out right there in the narrow hallway. Just seconds later, the aggressive man was pinned down, face pressed to the floor, his hands locked in handcuffs, his angry shouts echoing and then fading away. October 7th, 2023. A 911 call came in. A man sitting silently in a gray pickup truck with a gun at his side, parked in the middle of a shopping center lot on Sherman Way. It all felt like a deadly trap, just waiting to be triggered.
Somebody in there?
Yeah.
Hey, come on out of that car.
Looks passed out, dude.
Bajarse del carro. Bajarse del carro, policía.
We got
Is that the only one?
no,
there's a driver too.
passed out. Can't see what he's holding.
Hey,
2997 Roger.
One person was pulled out, but the man in the driver's seat remained motionless as if he were unconscious, until he made a slight move, his hand sliding down to his waistband. A moment stretched tight like a wire, then gunshots shattered the night, plunging everyone into chaos with no way back.
Shots fired, Burial Sherman Way, northeast corner. I'm gonna shoot you if you reach for that gun! Don't do it! Don't do it! He's got a gun in his waistband. He's not listening to commands. Hands in the air! Put your hands on top of your head now! Give me a Spanish speaker. Don't do it! God damn it.
Oscar Lopez slumped over behind the wheel and died within seconds. The passenger stepped out unharmed, without a single scratch. An ordinary parking lot suddenly turned into a crime scene. Just one reckless second can cost an entire life.
Investigators recovered Lopez's loaded semi-automatic pistol and an additional loaded magazine at scene and booked them both as evidence. Investigators learned that the pistol was a ghost gun.
June 4th, 2025, Arkansas. State police received a report of a stolen Dodge Ram. The owner himself had just called 911 while daringly chasing after it. Officers quickly joined the pursuit, but the driver stubbornly refused to stop. In that moment, everything erupted. What could drive someone behind the wheel to risk it all?
sounds good.
TBI.
TBI.
For police, a stubborn driver who won't stop usually has something hidden behind the wheel, a weapon or something they're desperate to get rid of. Just seconds later, Earls moved in. A clean pit maneuver spun the pickup sideways, sending grass and dirt flying. The getaway ended on the cold, wet ground, and the secret began to come to light. Jeremiah Webb tried to keep running, but Crossland and Earls didn't give him a chance. With a quick takedown, he was pinned in the mud, hands cuffed. The truck was returned to its owner, but Webb now faces a steep price for his reckless escape. A stack of charges from theft and fleeing to speeding and driving without a license. All because he was afraid of getting caught. January 24th, 2024, on a multi-lane highway, police tried to stop a black car suspected of being stolen and linked to a suspect on probation for a felony. But the young blonde man behind the wheel hit the gas, racing at 99 miles per hour, weaving through traffic like he had nothing left to lose. He thought he could get away, but what will the price be? The car sped ahead, hitting 138 miles per hour, enough to turn every driver nearby into an unwitting target. He weaved, took sharp turns, and blew through intersections without even slowing down. All of it just to escape the law. The car swerved and lost control. A bold PT maneuver spun it straight into a ditch, smoke billowing up. One decisive moment traded to put an end to a reckless getaway. Officers closed in from every direction, quickly sealing off any escape. He quietly sat in the back of the patrol car, admitting he'd stolen the car just to avoid getting caught violating his probation. One foolish attempt to run, trading freedom for a pair of handcuffs. June 6, 2023, Arkansas. A white sedan sped through the night with its headlights off. A small detail, but enough for Langley to turn around and follow. Just minutes later, the car suddenly accelerated, tearing through the quiet night. What is this driver hiding that makes him risk everything like that?
We're currently on Oak Street, Arkansas. Adam 66 Rock, 1037. We're going towards Conway. We're in the city limits of Conway. Speeds are 90 miles an hour with very light traffic. Good enough to open our rudder.
He veered into oncoming lanes, weaving through traffic, every sharp turn a threat to innocent lives. One mistake, or more accurately, his stubborn recklessness, turned a traffic violation into a reckless crime against justice. Langley closed in, seizing the moment to pull off a precise pit maneuver. The sedan spun out and slid, crumpled against the shoulder. Just a minute later, officers swarmed in with guns drawn, the circle tightening. The stubborn driver now had nowhere left to run.
Get out! Get out!
Driver Keon Batiste stepped out without a fight. No gun, no drugs, no contraband. Just fake plates, no insurance, and no license. He drove aimlessly through the night and now has to pay the price, trading his future all because he wouldn't pull over. December 23rd, 2022, Westminster, California. Police got a call about a young man holding a metal pipe, banging on a shop's door, drinking a glass of water, then leaving as if nothing had happened. But he didn't stop there. Over an hour later, another store was vandalized. While officers were tied up elsewhere, Toe, 30 years old, slipped into the shadows behind a complex on Bolsa Avenue.
Walking westbound. Stop, dude. Stop.
In the dark alley, patrol officers spotted Toe. They kept ordering him to stop, but he stubbornly kept walking, gripping the white pipe tightly. Toe kept backing away, shouting back in defiance. It was the beginning of nearly 30 minutes of a tense, silent chase through the night.
Stop, dude. Dude, put down the bike. Stop, put down the bike. Hey, go away. Go away. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop. Get out of here. Go away. Where is it? Stop, dude.
Không làm gì chưa?
Hey, stop.
Không làm gì chưa? Tiền đâu quá hả?
Hey, if you got a shot on the taser, get it.
Fucking thing, man.
Stop, dude. Take it. Stop. 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 10-3-998.
The distance shrank to just a few feet. There was no way back. 5 gunshots tore through the darkness to collapse on the sidewalk, blood spreading red. But he remained conscious. In a split-second move, they handcuffed him and rushed him to the hospital that same night. July 7th, 2024, Arkansas. A black Camry blew through a red light at 88 miles an hour. The moment police closed in, Mosley just glanced at the mirror, then floored it. In that split second, everyone knew. He chose to run, even though the road ahead held no way out. Nearly a mile of tension, and then Mosley suddenly hit the gas, shooting up to 75 miles per hour. Davis knew that if he let Mosley swerve on the highway, just one wrong turn could cost lives. He closed in fast at a precise TVI. The Camry spun out, slammed into a concrete barrier. Mosley was trapped. Mosley stepped out, one hand sneaking toward his waistband, eyes darting around. When blocked, he grabbed a bag of marijuana and tossed it over the bridge. Pointless. Davis closed in. Mosley still dared to reach again. One decisive punch. Mosley staggered, dropped, and was cuffed right by the guardrail. The bag of marijuana Mosley tossed was found immediately. Now he faces a stack of charges. On May 27, 2022, a black car was tailed for a serious violation. But instead of pulling over, the driver hit the gas, tearing through heavy traffic on the highway. What could push him to risk everything just to get away?
Coming up on mile post 7. Rankin Works is still rolling, getting off at 7-8.
Okay.
I got left on the Augusta Avenue, still rolling.
The Altima barreled down the highway at 93 miles per hour, tailgating other cars by mere feet. A disaster waiting to happen. It weaved across Highway 16, forcing other drivers to swerve. The officer knew innocent lives were in danger every second. He made the call, a precise pit maneuver to bring it all to an end. Gerald Williams was pulled out, eyes bloodshot and reeking of alcohol. His license had already been suspended 3 times, yet he still hit the gas, racking up charges longer than the distance he tried to flee. Drunk driving, speeding, reckless driving, tailgating, evading arrest. One stomp on the gas thinking he could escape. But in the end, he only blocked his own way out.